live from Spokane, Washington, here for the Pacific Northwest Qualifier Volleyball Tournament. My daughter's team, Puget Sound Volleyball Academy, playing fairly well so far. But I just wanted to, on a break here, talk just a little bit about the news about the return of Bobby Wagner. And I can't tell you how excited I was when I heard the news. And why this is significant for a number of reasons, right? What's up, Ian? First of all, having Bobby Wagner back as a fan, for all of his fans, I mean, we all were bummed when he left. But to have him back only a year after it looked like he was going to be gone forever. Only 1 year with the Rams and he's back already. It's significant in a lot of ways. One, just to have him back, captain of the team, back on the Seahawks is huge already by itself. Secondly, fills a huge need. Obviously, the whole season last year, we were all wondering, man, if Bobby Wagner had been here, how different could this season have been? Because obviously linebacker was an issue. And then with Jordan Brooks getting injured at the end of the year, propelled even the bigger need of what we needed to do at defense and linebacking position, you know, in draft or otherwise. But I think we were all thinking, could he really return? Could Bobby Wagner really come back? Paul Hanna, what's up? Quandre Diggs has been recruiting big time, at least on Twitter, to try to get players here. And Bobby, he was the one who broke the news about Bobby, and lobbying hard. So maybe he did. Maybe he had something to do with it. Amanda, it's been good. Been really busy. So I haven't been as active as I want to be, but nonetheless, I'm excited. Jacob says, Seahawks fans are at peace. Here's why I think it's really significant. When Russell was traded, I knew Bobby wasn't going to get returned. The contract was so set in a way where for a team that looked like we were rebuilding, that it made no sense to bring Bobby back to a team that didn't look like they were going to have a shot at the playoffs, right? And I think we all thought that was going to happen. But with the season that we had, I think suddenly, as much as the coaches will say, oh yeah, we knew that Gino was our guy and he was going to do great, I don't think anybody saw this coming. Nobody thought we were going to make the Super Bowl. We're talking about make the playoffs. And nobody was thinking that this team was going to be a few pieces away from possibly getting deep enough to be a championship caliber team. But here we are. And now I think this has shifted. This whole offseason has shown that the Seahawks are not just trying to regroup or reboot. They're not rebuilding, but they are in win now mode. The offseason moves to address big time the defense. With still an exciting draft potential here coming up to see what they do with the 5th pick and the 20th pick. But getting Bobby here, and it's a 1-year deal, $7 million, reportedly what I've heard. To me, that just cements even more that Seattle is not just in a long-term rebuild, but they want to win right now. And I really think that with the moves they've made so far, and if we can really hit the jackpot on the draft, then we are in a position where I think not only are we a playoff caliber team, but I think we can go deep in the playoffs this year. Call me crazy, but I really do think that the Seahawks believe it, and I think we do too. I'm really excited about it. I cannot wait to get back in the building and start cheering on this team. When you think all the moves that we've made, the upgrades of defensive line, secondary, and people forget, that we get Jamal Adams for another year. He's been gone so long that it almost feels like we're getting a new player. But in an area where run defense was one of our biggest problems, had we had Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams on the field at the same time on the run defense, imagine how much better we would have been. Imagine how many more games we probably would have won last year. And we will have that this year, barring injury, of course. But if everything plays out as it is, we could have a really, really great defense. I'm really excited about that. Our biggest need was linebacker and defensive line, and they've attacked that hard, and we're not done. The draft is still coming. So I'm excited. I'm excited what it means. I'm excited to have Bobby Wagner back. The place is going to erupt at that first home game when they introduce, I assume they'll introduce the defense, and when they say Bobby Wagner's name for last, the place is gonna blow up, I'm telling you. All right, I gotta get back in the building. Match is about to start. Just want to share a few thoughts, but I'm so excited about this. It's gonna be great. Football season can't come soon enough. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Go Seahawks, baby.